Hey guys, it's Alex and welcome back to the channel. One of the most important characters to Pokemon Journeys is Ash's new employer, Professor Cerise. But it's kinda weird that with how he's meant to be the important professor of the series, we really don't know too much about him, or even a single Pokemon on his team. Back in Sun and Moon, we got the reveal of Kukui's full team at the end of the series, so what if we got the same for Cerise? So today, it's time for my prediction for Cerise's full team in Pokemon Journeys. Let's get right into it. Cerise's first Pokemon is Mega Venusaur. We know that Cerise gives out the Kanto starters to beginning trainers, so I think it's reasonable that Cerise would use one on his team, and possibly this was even his starter Pokemon years ago when it was just a Bulbasaur. Out of all the Kanto starters, I think Bulbasaur would be the best fit for him. For one, Cerise's name references cherries, and his Japanese name Sakuragi specifically references cherry trees. With all of these plant references, his starter Pokemon is ought to be a grass type. Also, the Bulbasaur line typically have kinda laid-back personalities, and I think that fits Cerise better than the ferocious Charizard, or even Blastoise. As for it Mega Evolving, there's no major reason other than that it can, and it's the only Pokemon I gave him who can Mega Evolve. As Cerise would raise this Pokemon since he started his journey, there would be plenty of time for them to train Mega Evolution for Venusaur and become his strongest partner. Cerise's second Pokemon is Empoleon. Do you remember episode 75 of Pokemon Journeys? At the end of the episode, Cerise was shown with multiple newly hatched Piplups that he and his assistants were taking care of. I think it's likely Cerise would raise one of these Pokemon to be his partner. Empoleon would have kind of a silly personality, but also be a great battler, as well as be his main mode of transport throughout water using the move Surf. Actually, it's basically identical to Kukui's Empoleon. However, I do think it would be interesting to see Cerise care for this Pokemon ever since it was an egg, to show his skills as a professor as he perfectly raises the young Piplup into a powerhouse of an Empoleon. The third Pokemon for Cerise is Boltund, evolved from Yamper. So last week a new episode released all about Yamper, and I kinda scripted and recorded and scheduled this video all before that episode released. So honestly, I have no idea what the current state of the goodest boy is, and I have no clue what happened in that episode. In fact, I wrote this whole video before I even knew we were getting a Yamper episode, so just keep that in mind. If I say something here that completely contradicts last week's episode, just ignore it. Anyway, ever since Koharu caught that Eevee, Yamper has been on the sidelines. While in the past it's been established that Yamper's favorite person is Koharu and that his least favorite in the family is Cerise, I think this might change once Eevee comes into the picture. After all, we saw Yamper being jealous in the Pidove episode, so after Yamper gets replaced by Eevee, it would end up spending more time with Cerise and end up becoming his partner. We've seen Yamper as a very strong Pokemon with it taking out Gengar, so after it evolves it would be even stronger. If Koharu doesn't want this dog, give him to Cerise. I really hope this section aged well. The fourth Pokemon on the team is Gigolith. So here's a throwback. Do you remember episode 26 of Journeys, the Magikarp Jump episode? During this episode, a Boldore was seen training with Ash and Go. However, this was over 20 episodes before Go caught his Boldore, so whose Boldore was it? My bet is that this is Professor Cerise's Boldore, who he'll later evolve into a Gigolith. This will be one of the powerhouses of his team, dishing out stone edges left and right in any battle. While at first Gigolith doesn't really seem like the type of Pokemon Professor Cerise would have, I see this Gigolith as having a very friendly personality, but it also has another side to him that's always wanting to train and battle. Wait a minute, I just created Kirishima from My Hero. The penultimate member of Cerise's team is gonna be Noctowl. This is a similar situation to Gigolith, as a Hoot was shown among Go's Pokemon in episode 94 of Journeys. However, at the time of scripting this video, Go has never caught a Hoot. Although I do script these videos like months before they actually come out, so let's see how well that holds up. Anyway, like before, this Hoot wouldn't be Go's, but rather Cerise's. But to be honest, Noctowl is literally a perfect fit for Cerise. Noctowl is known to be a smart Pokemon, and that fits the studious nature of our professor. It'd also help Cerise with his field work to have a Pokemon to fly on, or to scout areas from the air. I don't know why we randomly saw a Hoot at the Cerise Park, but this definitely works out for a great member on his team. The final member is Cherum. Remember at the start of this video when I said Cerise's name references cherries? Well, how could I not give him the cherry Pokemon? This Pokemon would be a great friend of his Venusaur and would be a great tag battle partner, using its Sunny Day to activate their chlorophyll and flower gift abilities. Cherum's flower petal shaped face would also be a great reference to his daughter Koharu because she has a hair flower accessory in, well, her hair. I know Cherum isn't the best for a team if we're looking at just types, since we already have a grass type, but I feel like it's just too perfect of a pick not to include, so Cherum's gonna be the final team member. To recap, Cerise's team is Venusaur, Empoleon, Boltund, Gigolith, Noctowl, and Cherum. This is a pretty stacked team for our professor. I know this was a completely random video idea, but I really like how it came out. If you'd like more videos like this, tell me in the comments and like the video so I know to make more. Maybe I could make a team prediction for his wife or something. Anyway, thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one.